Representing the province of Nova Scotia, Team Pendleton, Team McAvoy, Team Lockhart, and Team Soulsmith. Representing Team Ontario, Team Wilson, Team Geary, Team McTavish, and Team Ginganta. Representing the province of Prince Edward Island, Team Myers and Team Hayes. Representing the province of Quebec, Team St. James, Team Thomason, Team Tremblay, and Team Cheneville. Representing the province of Saskatchewan, Team Wood, Team Weiss, and Team Snow. Representing the province of Alberta, make some noise, Team Kennedy, Team Yurko, Team Harris, and Team Duncan. Representing the Yukon Territory, Team Saltburn. Representing Nunavut, Team Atensia, and Team Robinson. And let's get our hands in the air as we welcome the hometown teams from Northern Ontario, Team Wright, Team Baker, Team Winkers, and Team Girl. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Timmins Police Pipes and Drums. How absolutely amazing is this, ladies and gentlemen? This is absolutely a big deal. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun here, but before we get going, when you see this gentleman hit the podium, in a few minutes, Steve Mende, his wife Kim, and the entire McIntyre Community Center, I want you to know that curling does not exist in our community without him and them. Thank you so much, Steve. Curling is a vibrant part of our community. It's inclusive, it's accessible, and it's affordable. And without you appreciative. Now, some may call this Super Bowl Sunday in another world, but we're the real superstars here. This isn't one championship game on one night. This is a week plus of championship games with 42 teams across the country. You're the real Super Bowl tonight. Now, curlers, I need you to make me look cool. That's a hard task, but I need your favor, okay? Can you help me out with something? When I point at you, I want you to yell, "Curling rocks." Can we do that? Okay, they're looking at me like, I don't know. Let's practice. I like pizza, but hockey's okay, but okay, perfect. So I'm going to say some longer sentences, and when I point at you, I want you to say, first of all, we want to give a big shout out to the city of Timmins for opening their doors, their restaurants and hotel, and redefining this arena for curling. And you know why they did this? Because we want to thank you, the fans. We're going to be screaming loud and proud all week long, cheering on these superstars. And you're doing that because a shout out to the professional ice makers who give us premium ice for premium superstars. And you know why they did that? Because a shout out to Steve Mendy and the McIntyre Curling Club, who are the heart and soul of curling in this community. And you know why Steve does that? Because I'm sure you want to thank your parents and your family and your friends, because they supported you to this journey. And you know why they did that? Now, for the athletes. I know you're going to get low down for the showdown. You're going to throw it down in our hometown. You're going to try hard. You're going to play hard. Doesn't matter if you win hard or you lose hard, because you're going to hurry hard. We welcome you to Timmins, Ontario. Best of luck in the U18 Curling Canada Championships. And let's get ready to party, because
now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to stand if you're able, remove your caps, and we're going to sing along to our national anthem, sung tonight by the 2026 Canadian U18 the Championship co-chair. Make some noise for Randy Pickering.
and that's because curling rocks. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in our man, us imported the pay il sever fait la croix, ton espoir est pour l'épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Pickering. an agreement that continues to shape the relationships between Indigenous peoples and all who now reside on these lands. We acknowledge the enduring presence, knowledge, and stewardship of the First Peoples who have cared for these lands since time immemorial. We honor the elders, knowledge keepers, and community leaders, past, present, and emerging, whose guidance strengthens our shared path forward. We commit ourselves to ongoing learning, reflection, and meaningful action toward truth, healing, and reconciliation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome with an amazing performance here tonight from the Sacred Fire Sisters. What an amazing performance tonight by the Sacred Fire Sisters. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make a round of applause for our next speaker tonight. Development and growth in Honorable George Perry to say a few words at the podium.
Well, good afternoon or good evening. It's a real honor for me to be here today. As I look around this arena, this iconic McIntyre Arena that was built by the McIntyre Mines in 1938, and it was financed by the McIntyre Mines, the president at that particular time, who was also the president of Maple Leaf Gardens. So that's why there's traditional historic comparison between the McIntyre Arena and Maple Leaf Gardens. J.P. Bickle is the reason. It was opened, the blue and white game opened this McIntyre Arena, and there were two Maple Leaf teams. My father played in the game arena after that as a junior hockey player. So this arena has had many personal attachments to this facility. And with that historical connection with hockey, I'm proud to say that tonight, I don't think this McIntyre Arena has looked better. It's absolutely beautiful. You guys have done a great job, a terrific job. There is hopefully during this week, you'll have a chance to tour around the facilities. There is a hall upstairs that's the Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. And Steve, it's my strongest wish that we see you in that hall, right up there, representing curling. He has been a champion for curling from the time he was a kid in the championship, a champion curler. So, I really want to see you up there, Steve. Okay? A year ago, we were campaigning in the month of February with the provincial election, and it was all about Trump's tariffs. We said that Trump would gladly destroy the economy of Canada. And everybody knows that's exactly what he's trying to do right now. One of the first things we did was tear down the barriers, the interprovincial barriers for trade. I was in Sault Ste. Marie just last week with a perfect partnership with the Loma Steel and the Davies Shipbuilding Facility in Quebec City. And that was a perfect partnership with the federal government, provincial government, as they rolled their first steel to build the ice frigates, the ice breakers, to protect the north. It was amazing. We just announced last week, I wasn't here, but the mayor was there, a city partnership, if you will, with Timmins and Rouyn-Noranda, all about trade, all about tearing down interprovincial barriers. Who is the standard for interprovincial cooperation? It's the sporting facility. And most importantly, the curling people, the curling fraternity. They represent that interprovincial cooperation. Every territory is represented here. Every province is represented here. It's the future of Canada. And given that this is a U18 tournament, you people here are going to play a big part of the future of Canada as you drive the economy forward. I'm so proud to be sitting here at the McIntyre Curling Club talking about these things with young kids that are the age of my grandchildren. And it's this sense of confidence that we can get this done. We're not just going to survive, we're going to thrive because of the youth of our country that are represented right here on this ice. So with that, it's a real pleasure for me to announce that the province is contributing $21,000 towards this tournament. All week long. All week long, we will celebrate what Timmins has to offer, and what it has to offer most are the people of Timmins. Get to know them, you'll like them, and you'll come back. Thank you very much.
How are we doing out there, curlers? We're doing okay? Okay. The next individual I'd like to present, now I'm not too sure if she's a great curler. I haven't dug that deep, but I do know that she's an excellent voice backbone, and leader of our community. Please welcome the mayor of the city of Timmins, Miss Michelle Wall.
Thank you, Mr. Fury, for your kind words. Bienvenue à toutes et tous. C'est vraiment un plaisir ici, parmi vous toutes, pour célébrer cette grande occasion, pour célébrer toutes les athlètes qui sont ici pour cet nouveau bel accomplissement. It's an honor to be here on behalf of the city of Timmins to wish you all a welcome to our beautiful city for this week and for this wonderful occasion. We're here to celebrate all of you athletes, for your accomplishments. Congratulations on your dedication, the hard work you put in, all of the practices you made, everything that made it so that you can get to this point, to these championships. No matter how this week goes, you are all champions. You're all here representing your provinces and territories, and you should be celebrated. So congratulations on that. I'd also like to say to the parents, to the coaches, to the friends and families of all of these fabulous youth that are here, well done. Thank you for your time, your dedication, for all the rides to the practices, all of the matches that you've gone to cheer on your young athletes, because what you're doing by showing them that you believe in them and that they can do anything that they believe in as long as they put in the work, it's such an important lesson, and it doesn't go unnoticed. So congratulations, and you should be celebrated as well. I'd like to thank the McIntyre Curling Club, everyone, all of the volunteers that are here this week, everyone that keeps this whole building running, the McIntyre Community Center, the City of Timmins employees, everyone that has put in time leading up to this week, and everyone that's going to be here late at night and early in the morning to make sure that this event is the best event that it can be for these young athletes that deserve it. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. And I happen to know that the passion and enthusiasm that you show for curling really doesn't go unnoticed, because I've heard from people in the curling world that we do it right here in Timmins, and that's why we're happy to be able to bring this event here again this year. And so to Curling Canada, thank you so much for putting your faith in the Timmins community, for hosting the culture. Finally, I have to give a big shout out to the sponsors. We're seeing them on the sheets here. We're seeing them up on the screens rotating. Thank you so much again for your support and your contributions into this event, because again, it's just showing these young athletes that there's not only a coach and a team and their own communities behind them, but there are a greater community of businesses and clubs that believe in what we're all doing here. So thank you for your contributions. It's important to be able to make these kind of things happen. With all of that, I want to wish you all a wonderful week in Timmins. J'espère que vous passez une excellente semaine ici dans la ville de Timmins. Il y a des super belles choses à faire. We have wonderful amenities for all of you to enjoy in between the curling matches. So please make the most of your time here. There's a Tourism Timmins booth outside. Go check out what there is to do while you're here. We hope that you have a wonderful stay in the city of Timmins. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great week.
Timmins Mayor Michelle Wall. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the podium to say a few words, Laura Forget, the Executive Director of the Northern Ontario Curling Association. Make a big round of applause.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here representing the Northern Ontario Curling Association, and it's so amazing to be standing here in front of all of these teams. You're all representing your provinces and territories today with the most spirit I think I've ever seen. So thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I'll be quick because I know the ICE team probably has their finger on the button to start playing the Oscar music to get us out of here. So they want to get the ice ready for you guys for your next game. But I just want to acknowledge that you are the future of our sport. And while your journey didn't start here, it's just beginning. So the Olympics are on right now. This is the future of our Canadian curlers standing out here today. And some of you will very likely be Olympians someday. So take a look around at who's standing next to you as I continue my career in curling and as you continue your curling journeys. Enjoy your time in Timmins, good luck, good curling, and have the best time ever this week.
All right, who wants to see a big check? Hey, curlers, we like to see a big check for curling because... I didn't forget about me, thank you. Please welcome Noella Ronaldo from the Timmins Economic Development Center to say a few words and make a presentation with a big check.
Hi everybody. You know, today with the Olympics, I got up this morning to watch curling. I'm not a curler, but I have a granddaughter in Toronto who's 13 years old, and we will spend the next week getting up at whatever godforsaken time the games are on to watch curling together. And that's what we started today again for the second time. She's only 13, and I wanted to say, you know, this, and we kind of stole my thunder, this group will be going to the Olympics in the next 4 years. We may see some of you here and see you there. We thank you so much for the dedication, and as Mayor Boileau said, to the parents who really are the support behind all of these wonderful faces in front of you that have been playing today. Timmins, with economic development, understands what you bring to the city this week, and with Lacey, who a lot of you will see, Lacey, put up your hand, Lacey's Tourism, she will be here all week for any questions that you may have concerning Timmins and what we have to offer. So I would at this time, with economic development, we're the ones that facilitate something called the MAT Fund, which is the Municipal Accommodations Tax, and it's for tourism. So at this time, I'd like to ask one of my committee members, Mike Kentish, to come forward, and if I can have Steve Mitney, if you guys can come in the front. On behalf of the Municipal Accommodations Tax, we'd like to present a check. I'll get you to face that. For $100,000. When Steve called us and asked us if we know if there was money for it, we knew the value that this brings to the city, and we understand how important it is for this event to happen with the volunteers that are here at the MAC and Steve, and the hours that the volunteers have put in. So I'm thrilled that the committee was able to give them that amount of money.
That's a lot of money, isn't it? Big round of applause for that ginormous contribution to such an amazing event happening here in our community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the podium Miss Robin Matty, Manager of Event Operations for Curling Canada, to say a few words.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'll be nice and quick to get this show on the road. On behalf of Curling Canada, the governors and the staff, it's a great pleasure as I stand here today to welcome you guys to this U18 National Championship. It is truly a celebration of youth, athleticism, sportsmanship, and the spirit of sports that unites us all. To all you young athletes, remember, today is not only about winning and losing, it's about the courage you have to participate, to overcome the challenges, and the bond that turns rivals into friendships. Like heated rivalry, I guess, right? Through your hard work and dedication, you show us all the true meaning of sports. And behind every successful athlete, we know there's a team of support. So let us extend our gratitude to the coaches, the mentors, the parents, and the supporters who play an important role in shaping all you young athletes. We thank you all for your guidance and encouragement that have led to these athletes' success. I also want to extend my deepest appreciation to the organizers, the volunteers, the local sponsors, and the tireless efforts that make these events possible. Your commitment to promoting youth sport is truly commendable, and we all know that these events happen without all of you. With that, congratulations to all you athletes. I was just thinking as I was standing there waiting, congratulations to all you guys that are here for the last time in U18, and congratulations to all you guys that are here for the first time in U18. And in saying that, some of you standing here have heard me say before, it's not always about the color of the medal, but the friendships that are made, the memories that are created, and the lessons that are learned. So let the next few days be filled with laughter, fun, mutual respect, and some great curling shots. Bonne chance, good luck, good curling.
All right, so this is the big one. You've heard the name, you've probably seen the face, but now you're gonna know. If you see this next gentleman throughout the rinks the next week, buy him a coffee or shake his hand, because he is the heart and soul of curling in Timmins, Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, a monster cheer for the chair and proud host of this event, the McIntyre Curling Club, Mr. Stephen Mannion.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the host committee, the McIntyre Curling Club, and our entire community, it is my absolute honor to welcome you to the 2026 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships here at the historic McIntyre Curling Club and McIntyre Arena in Timmins. To our athletes, coaches, officials, families, sponsors, volunteers, our ice makers, our curling fans from across Canada, thank you for making the journey north, and for some cases, south, for being part of this very, very special event. We are so very proud to have you here. The McIntyre Curling Club and Arena is more than just a venue. It is a landmark, as Minister Curry alluded to. For generations, this building has been a gathering place for the community competition, and where characters have been forged side by side. Beneath the shadow of the iconic McIntyre headframe, countless stones have been thrown, friendships formed, and lifelong lessons learned. It is only fitting that the next generation of Canadian curling excellence competes on this storied ice. How proud would J.P. Bickle be to see the arena today? Represent the very best of youth sport in this country. Your dedication, discipline, and sportsmanship are inspiring. This championship is not only about wins and losses, it's about growth, resilience, teamwork, and the experiences that will stay with you long after the final stone is thrown. Enjoy every moment. You have earned your place here this week. Coaches and officials, thank you for your leadership, guidance, and commitment to excellence. Your influence extends far beyond the scoreboard, shaping these young athletes the way you have. To our volunteers, this championship simply does not happen without you. From ice technicians, timekeepers, event staff, hospitality teams, your generosity, professionalism, and pride in this community are on full display this week. We are deeply grateful. To our sponsors and partners, thank you for believing in youth sport, in curling. Come on, guys, okay? Over the coming days, we encourage you to experience more than just great curling. Take the time to enjoy our great city, our people, ceremony, at least the curling ceremony, is complete without having a ceremonial first rock thrown. We are most fortunate and blessed to have a wonderful U18 team that curls on McIntyre Curling Club to do that for us tonight. So to C or Charlie, I would welcome Sky Bergamo, Risa Martins, Ava Sharif, and Audrey Desjardins to throw the ceremonial first rock. Blues Tigers. That's probably for me. Anyway. And if I can have the teams assemble back the way you were. For one last thing. It is with With that, it is with great pride and pleasure that I declare the 2026 Under 18 Curling Championships officially over.
Steve Meunier, thank you so much. What a motion from Steve Meunier and Dessert. Let's give him another outstanding cheer. And to the entire McIntyre Curling Club, Kate, Steve's wife, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so once our amazing, pipe band, I've never been piped out of anywhere, by the way. Once they play, we're going to ask if you're carrying a flag or a placard, if you can walk on out of the arena, or at least
Oh, Megan, no.
Just jump on Lucas Cole for sure.